Hi, welcome to Sekiro. Nearly said DMC there. We are doing the stinkiest of mini bosses, Juzou the Drunkard. I wiped against this guy for about an hour yesterday. And thanks to some tips from some people who are watching the stream and a bit of creative thinking, I've managed to find an incredibly cheap way of getting him. Click the I in the top right for access to the playlist. There's only 2 bosses in there at the moment, but I'll be adding more as time goes on. The only skills I'm really using a shuriken, although I do fall back on axes because I make a mess of this. You can totally get through it without using the axe, so don't worry if you haven't had it, although you should have found it in the approach here. I use shurikens on the archers. 3 kills them outright because they can't block. And if at any point you need to refill your spirit emblems, you can go back to the idol and buy some more. These guys drop a lot of money and it won't reset the bosses on the level. I also use shuriken to pull, and I've got the skill that allows you to fire a shuriken and then leap forward like that, which just lets you close distance. But again, not essential. You can just let them come to you. If they wave their fire thing, dodge. If they hit with the sword, deflect, or just parry. Pretty straightforward. Watch out for 2 ads on the right. You can see I back off a little bit just so that the guys on the right don't come in, but you may notice right there, one's already made his move. There's one more in there who normally aggroes, but this time he hasn't. Now the reason I kill these guys rather than going under the porch or over the roofs is because I'm going to back off to this zone later on. But that's this zone clear now. Don't forget to pick up the coins, and again, if you want to go and refill your spirit emblems, it's absolutely fine, it won't reset. Head through the building here. You can 100% backstab this guy. I have no idea why I decided to kill him. And I've got a skill equip which allows me to close distances very quickly, like that, but it actually is useless in this point because I keep holding block and then pushing attack while holding block, and it does the attack, which leaves me wide open. And this guy's got so little defense, I should have just gone up and whacked him in the face 3 times and it would have been over. But I take some unnecessary damage there, pretty pointless. Anyway, once you're clear with that, head through this little zone. What you want to do is come around behind the first guy with the shield, here. And you should be able to get a death blow. I somehow fail quite spectacularly, but don't worry too much if you fail. You can just run away, try not to be locked onto anyone or you'll take unnecessary damage like that. And then just run back through the building. There you go, you can do it that way. Then I thought that Juzou was tethered pretty much to the building and he wouldn't come any further, but you'll see I run back this way and he decides to come pretty close, so I didn't want to tempt fate and have him come much further out. So I just ran back to where I fought the first pack, and that's the reason I clear them. It just gives me a bit of breathing space. Anyway, when they're de-aggroed, you can wait behind that rock. I actually went a bit early and there were 2 guys here who were looking and one saw me. You may have seen a yellow arrow turn red. It's an archer, pretty easy kill on the archers. Again, I could use some shuriken. And a shield guy, so I pull my axe out here. I thought I had my axe active, but now I've got it active. I still need to get better with weapon switching. DMC's left me a bit muddled. But smash the axe, smash the shield and kill him, or again just wait for them to reset and you can go back and backstab them all. Anyway, when they're dead, head through the building. There's one more guy here who's a little bit naughty, so I killed him. I thought I'd got my shuriken equipped here, but you notice Juzou sometimes glitches out and faces the wrong way. He won't turn around and he actually sees me here. So I thought I was throwing shuriken to pull that guy. As it turns out, I just wasted all my spirit emblems whacking the ground with an axe like a genius. Anyway, head here. Again, wait for them to reset. I'm sorry, this is so sloppy. I promise you can do better. There's another guy, or the guy I think that I was trying to throw a shuriken at is there. I'm not sure what's happened to Juzou at this point, but I figured I would just kill him quickly, and if Juzou piled in, I could always back off. But there is Juzou. He's just resetting at this point. He's now turned around properly, so I can backstab the shield guy that I wanted to backstab originally. Wow. Bad. Make sure there's no guy to the left, and that you've already aggroed him. There's 3 of them, 2 shield guys and a guy standing pretty much right behind me now, so make sure he doesn't come and suddenly stab you in the back. And then for this last guy, you can just run forward, do a death blow on him. And then Juzou's first move is usually breathing or taking a drink and then breathing on his sword to poison it. You can see him doing there, so that gives you a little bit of breathing space to run away. When you've run away, wait for him to reset again. He doesn't actually come too deep, and now he's turned around and gone back this way. Now, with Juzou properly cleared out, or at least all his ads cleared out, you can, I'm just making sure there are none left, you can sneak up behind him like this. Get a backstab to take out the first circle, meaning you've only got to do 1 circle of damage. Now that's still quite a challenge for him. So this is where you want to engage your friend. You don't have to talk to him. You can just come down here. Talking to him was probably a very risky move. But he will charge into the fight. If you just wait there near him, he'll engage as soon as the guy starts hitting you. But as soon as he hits him, just wail on Juzou from the back. Don't worry too much about doing special moves or anything. Your friend will hit him. There you go, and he's going to turn around and attack him. As soon as he's got his back up, 3, 4, 5, as many hits as you can get in. I missed quite a lot of those. If he does hit you, you can block and block again. It will knock you down, but he only really ever does 2 hits. If he comes in with the fists, you can block those 2 or sidestep them. But you should have 1 healing potion, maybe 2 if you've got that many. There we go. Again, you can just block it. And you should have a resurrect as well. And the amount of times that he actually gets a chance to hit should be slim enough that I didn't take any damage there. It was a little bit lucky. But even if I had taken a couple of hits, it would have been okay. The only thing to really watch for is the grab, but he should only get 1 in at most, and the resurrect should have you covered on that. You get an unrefined sake, which you can take, well, I'll leave that for you to work out, and a prayer bead. But that's not all. When you get through to this other room, watch out, or when you get in behind him, now that the ghost wall's gone, there's a couple of people mucking around here, so watch out for them. It's an archer and maybe an axe dude, so take them down. It's not too much of a threat. Now, by this oil, which you may need for the chained ogre later, there's this. I was like, that looks strange. Can I smash it? But no, it's a secret door, which you hug, and that spins it. So I was just checking. Yes, okay. Hugging a wall does spin it. There's a Mibu balloon and a light coin purse in there, but around the corner, most importantly, I was just checking there were no enemies in here. There is a chest. Da-da-da-da, Zelda noises. And inside is yet another prayer bead. That took my prayer beads up to 4, and I was really excited because I thought it was going to double my health. But no, your health goes from 10 to 11. It's a minimal difference. Anyway, here are some other videos. Click the eye in the top right for access to them too. Naughty, what's his name? Engine of Mizen on the left, and the chained ogre, the grumpy chained ogre on the right. He's incredibly susceptible to fire, but I'll cover that in another video. But if you've eavesdropped along the way, you'll know that, and you should have got lots of oil from the Hirata Estate. Anyway, that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.